Welcome to TTA Pulse. I'm your host, the WHIZ. Today, round 3 of the Coubertin Cup Qualifiers #1. You can see I won the first 2 games down there. So now the finals against BusyBeaver. If I win this game, I will qualify for the main Coubertin Cup event. Otherwise, not. So high stakes game. Let's get right into it. First position here against BusyBeaver. Let's take a look at the wonders and leaders. Good age 1 leaders with Barbarossa, Saladin. Gutenberg, not so strong. Not pleased with him. Eleanor, interesting. So we've got some leaders that are good for opening of age 1, like Frederick Barbarossa. And then Eleanor is better near the end of age 1. So interesting combination there. In terms of wonders, pyramids and Roman roads are my favorite of these 4 for age 1. We've got Suez Canal, interesting in the game. No ocean liner service here. James Cook and Suez together can make a killer combination, as we saw recently in game 2. We've got International Red Cross as well. That's an interesting food-related wonder there. Bill Gates stands out to me, as does Bach. Gates is great with computers. Bach, great if you've got no need for science. You can move everything into your drama or opera. So overall, I am happy to see this lineup. So as player 1, it's probably between Alex, Stonehenge, and Urban Growth. I'm going to actually take Alex and just get started with him. So I'm going to use him for the yellow token. Engineering Genius at 3, just out of reach for him. He's going to drop it right here where I don't want it, and I'm probably going to spend 2 actions on it next turn. Interesting choice. He does not take the Colossus. Happy to see that, and happy to see both these wonders. So I think I'm going to go with Engineering Genius. Don't want to give him Engineering Genius. Stonehenge, interesting choice there. The alternative to E or Engineering Genius is to bring this in and take Urban Growth. That's actually probably better for me. Because if I go Roman roads, I'm going to need civil actions. It might look bad because I'm leaving EG for 1 action. However, I'm pressed for civil actions. I don't have a ton of civil actions. And by popping population this turn instead of next turn, I'm able to kind of get that done now. So later on I can apply my civil actions to something else. Monarchy out very early, as is, well, just monarchy, I guess. It's tempted to take monarchy, actually. That's such an early monarchy. It's a strong government, especially at the start of the game. So I am leaning toward throwing some monarchy down. See if he lets me have it. He takes Aristotle, so I do get it for 2. So that's an option. So tough choice here between using monarchy and no leaders yet, unfortunately. I could wait for Basilica, but I do want to get into a wonder as soon as possible. And these wonders are good. For a border conflict, both strength related. Man. So Roman roads only takes 5 rocks. That is nice. So it's between lab, roads, and monarchy. And lab, roads, bring in a player, and yeah, there's nothing else good here for 1 civil action. So it would be pyramids. So let's just go with so it's pyramids, bring a guy in and play urban growth. Or Roman roads. Urban growth it up for the science and monarchy. That's where it's at. The nice thing is I can actually revolution and lose 2 rocks next turn. Don't need my rocks so badly because my wonder takes 5 rocks. And I did not seed anything. I actually accidentally did not. Aristotle, iron, very early iron. He's saving. I thought he was saving an action, then he just goes and builds one. Okay, build a bronze. Okay, so what if we do this? Alex? Still haven't had any developments there. So we can't build the wonder. But we can put Saladin in. I mean, this is decent. Oh, we still have corruption. Man, barely we have corruption. Saladin. Play Saladin. I love the breakthrough. Especially with monarchy. This is strong. Do we do this? It's kind of silly, but it gets us out of corruption. Yeah, let's go this route. Saladin's very useful because we're going to use him for the move, and then we can keep the tactic and keep foray. I like foray because he's gone into iron, so he already has plenty of rocks. So it doesn't help him as much as it helps me. That's what I'm thinking there. Maybe it's kind of a silly line of thought, but that's what I'm thinking. So next turn, we'll build the entire wonder for 4 of our 5 actions. And then for the last one, depends. Kind of depends what happens. Probably bring a person in will be the move. And then having that 4th rock from Robin Rhodes will be quite nice. So another reason for the monarchy steal is that he has Stonehenge, which is worth a lot of science, but he doesn't have a great way to use science here. Just iron, but he can get that going without Stonehenge. So definitely glad I stole monarchy. And we have 2 rocks. Oh, I could have used those. So that was kind of probably a mistake early on, not seeding anything. This is what we're looking at for wonders and leaders. Machu Picchu looking attractive to him. It'll be tough to take it though, because it's 4 civil actions to build his wonder. So it's tough to pick that up. Okay, so he just got 2 rocks. I just got 2 rocks. So I probably just build my wonder population. Nothing too surprising there. Should we put 4 in? I don't see a downside. I do see Machu Picchu already. I hope that gets away from him. Development of plan. Can we take science? Yes, we can take science and we can drop monarchy right now. I think that's pretty good. Now, if we take alchemy, this is sweet because then we can upgrade alchemy next turn. So I think this works pretty well. Where is Machu going to go? Right here. But if he takes irrigation, he loses it. Okay. He cannot take it from the second action, so he would have to pass on irrigation, which means I can take irrigation. A lot of civil actions. I think I'm winning this game. The problem is my time. I've spent a lot of time telling you guys how great I am. And so I only have 91 seconds. Yikes. So alchemy, upgrade 2 alchemies. No. Alchemy, upgrade 1. Take urban growth, take irrigation, take breakthrough. I don't think we want Machu Picchu, although we could dive for all this stuff here. Try to take everything. There's warfare. Do we have a person? No. That's kind of silly. We're not out of the A deck yet. So I can seed one more thing. I've got Rebellion. I've got Scientific Breakthrough. I've got Dark Ages. I think Scientific Breakthrough is a great fit. It may come out in Age 2 and my wonder is making science. I'm going into Alchemy this turn. So I think I'll drop that. I've put Foray in the deck, and that's the only thing right now. If he wants irrigation, he misses Machu Picchu. That's good for me. So I should probably take irrigation. He goes Joan, and he takes the temple. This is the second game where the guys do this. This is interesting. Okay, so Scientific Breakthrough. We don't have a ton of time, so we have to play pretty fast. And it is Settlement. We got a pop. That's okay. We're going to do nothing there. We're going to increase pop. We're going to go Alchemy. We're going to bump that up. We're going to get out of Corruption, so that's 2 of these. He took irrigation. I'm okay with that. I would like Swordsman. I would like Breakthrough. And we'll do this way. I'll gain 1 food. He could have put in rats, which would really screw me. Patriotism's coming down. Masonry, the other alchemy. See, the 4 science really pays. Now let's get stronger. Okay. This looks pretty good. It's tough to pass on iron. It's tough to pass on iron. That's a tough move. Maybe I should have taken iron. Get a defense card. That's handy for colonies. He goes into Code of Laws. He finishes his wonder. So he's very well balanced. A little low on science. Other than that, he's looking good. And his culture is starting to pull away. 7 plus 3 versus 2 plus 0. Should we put in Dark Ages and try to nail his culture before he can, his science before he can spend it? He only has irrigation. It's going to take a long time to come out, though. We could hit Rebellion. He has 2 happy faces now. I don't think Rebellion's going to hurt him. So we'll go... Immigration would help him for sure. I think Dark Ages might be fun. It's tough. His science production is low, so we've got a chance of really hurting him with Dark Ages. Okay, that really hurt me. My whole turn is rocked. It's the end of age 1 and I don't know what to do. I guess I could take drama. Like this. Forbidden City. Should I build Forbidden City? Because I could actually build it next turn if I do nothing else. I have no corruption right now. I have 40 seconds. So I could do like this. That'd be fun. Then I could build it next turn. And I'm still stronger. Okay, let's do that. And I'll take the move. And I'll throw away your immigration because it's really bad with Forbidden City. So that's going to be another civil action. I do love civil actions. I'm already at 6 because of Saladin, but I'm going to lose him. So then Forbidden will put me back at 6. The reason I'm willing to put so many rocks in here when I'm only producing 3, well, 3 after Roman Road switches, is because Foray is in the deck. And I think I'm going to win Foray. We've got Foray and we have Scientific Breakthrough. We're just lagging on culture. We do not have any good culture production. Forbidden City does not produce any. It's not an amazing wonder, especially as late as I'm building it. Could have been a mistake with my low rocks, dumping rocks into that, but... Okay, he goes into alchemy. Nice, and he's stronger. He's stronger. Don't want it to win 4A. Maybe I don't seed. This is rough. Just like last game where I'm coming into H2 here with very, very poor resource production. Early scientific method not useful. So what could come out? We know what could come out. Scientific breakthrough or 4A, neither of those is great. So I guess we'll hold off. Go strength here. We did not draw a horse tactic, unfortunately. Let's see. That gets us out of corruption. We're not building the wonder because we're taking engineering genius. And I don't know. This is all age 1 garbage. And I don't need scientific method. Neither does he. So reserves and urban growth. Urban growth is going to be really hard to use. Really hard to use. The other thing we could do instead of swordsman is knights. This is way better balanced. It's the same cost other than 1 additional science. So let's go that way. Saladin can increase my actions. I'll get rid of rebellion. It's always nice to know that's not coming. And the tactic. Because we know we're not going to use that tactic now that we have knights. So hoping for a tactic here. It's very important to get a good H2 tactic. We did not, but we got terrorism, which is a sweet draw because we know he's going to be leading in culture for a while. We can wreck some of his older urban buildings. Okay, we're not excited about any of this stuff. This is bad, I think. To have 10 science, 5 a turn, and nothing good to invest in. Like selective breeding or coal. He seeds. It's not 4A, but it's call to arms, which hurts him a different way. We'll see what he does with that. Goes into irrigation, upgrades. It didn't hurt him a huge amount. He takes cultural heritage. That's a surprising move. Since he's on 5CA, but it's not too weird. All right, we're going to put terrorism in. Let's get the thing out as soon as possible. We got 4A. We can take 1 food and 2 rocks so that we can bring someone in. Let's finish this with engineering genius. Now we're at 7 civil action, so very, very sweet infrastructure. We just need coal. If we had coal right now, it'd be so much better. We do have a lot of actions though, so we can just take everything. Okay, so finish the wonder. Irrigation. We could upgrade just 1 irrigation. Should we take the urban growth? The urban growth could definitely pay off when we need happy faces later. And Bach is in the game, so we could take that opera and move into Bach. Take a lot of rocks to build a lot of operas. A lot. Which means we need the urban growths, which we already have 1. We could take the other one. This could work. Maybe take this urban growth and then population, because otherwise we have corruption. Last card is scientific breakthrough. Might as well bump up the farm then. Should we take the knights? No, we have the knights. Don't get confused. WHIZ. So we've got opera and justice system next turn. Both urban growths. Yeah, this will continue to take moves. We don't need a war. There's nothing to annex. I think it'd be nice to put wealthy in there. Same with crusades. So let's just go like that. The war over technology is not very powerful when you both have high science income. Still no tactic. This is bad. But another colony card. That could be good. With 7 civil actions, we need to change leaders, so maybe Napoleon. I don't feel like strength is going to be really important this game, but we'll see if that changes later on. Just need a tactic to make that change. All right, so if he brings out scientific breakthrough, then he can go into Republic this turn. So don't tell him, because that'd be pretty good. He very well might take opera here, this opera, which would kind of screw us because we have nowhere to invest. It's been a problem. Nothing to invest in. 2 urban growths, no urban buildings to build. It's going to be another turn of taking a ton of yellow cards. He brings it out. This is bad, because now he can go into Republic. What he's really lacking is military technology. But there's 2 cavalry, there's 2 cannons. We can't hit him unless we get a tactic here. So we need to draw an H2 tactic. So we could actually research opera and build an opera. Which if he does that, it's all out military. Let's find out. Oh, Napoleon! I'm happy. Okay, he does take the opera though. I'm sad. Because I should have gone for opera, I think. We're stronger. Should we put in Cold War? It's not too meaningful when you have so much science. Civil unrest for discontent workers. Crusades, wealthy. I think wealthy would be useful. Because we have 3 colony cards. New deposits. So what? He's going to build Harvard College? It should be funny. He's got too many rocks. I wish we had something to research. Justice system is in. There's nothing to do. We're at 9 rocks. We need coal. We just need something to do. Oh, look, here's a good card. Oh, look, here's a good card. Oh, look, here's a good card. Okay, great. We fill up our hands with good cards. When do we start winning? We're not that behind on culture, though. We could definitely turn this around if we get coal. If we get coal, we don't have a good colony for Suez. These 2 can wait. What do we build? A bunch of organized religion? Oh, Dark Ages is coming out. Okay, that means Swordsman's in. We're gonna be at 11. Can we do this? Okay, we no longer have any. Okay. We no longer have any problem with Dark Ages. Okay, we still do. And we have some culture production. We lose wave of nationalism. Reserves, patriotism, all this stuff. We don't get it. Why do I have 8 civil actions? How did this happen? Justice system, swordsman. So maybe don't use swordsman since we're not using it. Dark Ages is next and then terrorism with his card. So strength isn't that important. What if we don't research swordsman? Then we can take one of these, like patriotism's really good. Yeah, this is better. This is definitely better. We'll continue to take the action because we don't need strength for those events. We'll throw away civil unrest, and we also throw away the Crusades. It's very nice to have Cold War, just because it's a big card. And it's an extra culture when you seed it, so goodbye wealthy. I mean, goodbye Crusades. Goodbye Crusades. What leader will work with this? We've got, who's coming? James Cook, Bach, which he's not using Bach because he's using Napoleon. Shakespeare. Shakespeare. Except we lost the opera. Okay, he beans himself with that, but except I lost more than he did. Okay, so Dark Ages could have gone better. Could have gone better. Man, if we had a tactic, we could, and some more aggressive cards, I think we could be pressuring him. As it is, science is better. Rocks are worse, but we have enough actions to make up for that. Food's similar. Culture close. The problem is culture is not going to be close for long if he goes into operas. If he goes into operas, we need to be aggressive. That's the solution. If somebody's building operas, you don't build more operas yourself. Okay, what's he doing? He goes Statue of Liberty. Yep, wave. Revolutionary idea. It's a good play. Leave Rifleman, though. Here's our options. We could go Bach with movies, I guess. We're going to seed because we're tied here. We could put in strategic or historic. Strategic would let us draw cards, which we need to get a tactic. So let's put strategic territory in the deck. Just see how it goes. Oh, wealthy 2. This could be fun. We could build Harvard College with this. Yeah, I could go for that. That'd be pretty fun. 3 to take it, 3 to build it, right? I don't remember how much it's built. Is it 3 steps or 4 steps? It's 3 steps, so that's 6 moves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then take Rifleman for 2. Yeah, this could be fun. Ah, he wins it for 6. So he now has 1,001 rocks. Okay, so there goes all his defense cards. So this is a big chance to wreck him. If we could just attack him, you know what I mean? You know what I mean. Okay, so we can go into coal. Can we attack him? Later, of course. I'm talking about later. But the aggressive play might win out here. I think the move is coal. The breakthroughs are nice. The breakthroughs are still nice. Terrorism's coming out, so we'll destroy something for that. We just need a tactic, you know what I mean? We really need a tactic. He has no defense cards. So what if instead of coal? No, if we build an army. I want to take both breakthroughs here. It's kind of silly. How much time do we have? 2 minutes. Cannons are still on the way. That's the first cavalryman. If I take these, maybe one of each. I don't know. 5, 6, 7, 8. I can put on reserves and reserves. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 rocks. We need a tactic. One breakthrough. One breakthrough. Or both. What's the turn move again? Take Rifleman, definitely. Take coal, play it, upgrade 1. Looks great. One breakthrough. We're missing team sports too. which we kind of need some happy faces here. We kind of need some happy faces. So you know what would be sweet here? Is if we got Bach in movies. I think we could win this game. Continue to take moves. Let's get rid of... I like historic. Because I don't have a happy face source yet. In fact, I should have seeded that one probably. If we could get Bach and movies and turn our alchemies into movies using urban growth, I think that would be killer. What do we get? Hussars. It's like, okay, you want a tactic? Okay, WHIZ, here's a tactic. Oh, yeah. Well, it's definitely a tactic. Can we reckon with that? Well, we have the war over technology, too. I have 41 seconds for the last turn. Just stacking up food. What am I going to destroy? I'll destroy one of his labs. That might not even hurt him. We also have to change leaders next turn. Should it be Catherine the Great? She comes with a red action. Very helpful. I still feel like attacking is the best way forward. Although Bach with movies would be nice. The thing is you have to take Bach. Oh, whoa. Okay. Yeah. Attacking is... We're not going to attack. We're going to put in historic. We could. See, a guy with 19 and 8, he can do a lot. But he passed on the cavalry. So if we can nab tanks and just go big tanks, we can really crush the guy. So first we seed. Wait, what if we declared war? We went here and here. Oh, we don't have enough science. Okay, so we're not going to declare war. So we'll put it as historic. And we will bring on terrorism. And we will destroy his lab. Because that's all he has. Doesn't hurt him that much. Because he has 100,000 rocks. There's 6 more cards in deck. Let's peek briefly at what they are. There's no wonders. Both cannons. Okay. So now we have 40 seconds to play this turn. We're definitely going to take strategy. We don't need to take any cannons. Let's use this reserves before it's gone. Let's upgrade. Let's use Bach because that allows us to go a culture strategy. And it's 2 culture a turn. Or we have 30 seconds, so this is very, very tight. Catherine, which is also 2 and gives a military action. I like that. Develop that with breakthrough. And let's bring in some peeps. I don't know, efficient upgrade. We missed the cannon this way. We don't need that war. 10 seconds left. We researched the rifleman. What a stupid move. Because we have hussars. But that's what we did. Okay. We researched the rifleman. Why did we do that? Because we were low on time. We also took Catherine, which is military minded. So we could have gone Bach. We went Catherine. So with Catherine, useless unless we get stronger. Comes with an extra red action. Efficient upgrade is going to give us more rocks. So it's going to be, I think we need to be threatening aggressive play here. I really think we're kind of moving toward that direction. We're only down by 12 culture. If we aggress him, he's going to be hard pressed. There's the smaller wealthy. It's not that often that the smaller wealthy comes before the bigger wealthy. He really doesn't want that. So I could use it though. I think I would give up 1 guy for that. That might have been a mistake because it's not that good a card. But the rocks are handy. I've got an upgrade here. You know, there's some different directions I could go. What I want to do, I think, is take the other cavalryman. Just because then I'm going to have cavalryman and rifleman at level 2. And that allows for some great tactics such as shock troops or modern army if we get the rockets. So it's getting pretty military minded. It's tough to attack a guy with 19 and 8 per turn and wave. But his military technology is definitely lacking. So, I mean, he's playing kind of a frugal game, but he doesn't have the culture to show for it. We're tied on culture. I wonder if I should have taken Bach. Just because turning these alchemies into movies. The thing is, the movies can both be late. They can both come at the end, and then Bach is quite useless. So in H3, we got Chaplin and Dietrich, both movies people. We have Nelson Mandela and Fleming. Fleming could be good with movies. So we've got 3 people for movies, Chaplin, Fleming, and Dietrich. Then we also have Bill Gates and Marie Curie Sklodowska. Is it a problem that I'm weaker? It's all colonies coming out next. Maybe I shouldn't have used my colonized cards right before they came. That was probably stupid. I probably should have let him have that. I probably should have bid 2. On the other hand, I can build a second Knights. I can go into Cavalrymen, build Cavalrymen, play Hussars, and start winning those colonies. Whoa, he's going in every direction. Does he have fortifications? Oh, he has fortifications. Oh, burn 21 strength. Oh. What does this mean for me? Well, it means Hussars is in the game. Catherine's expansion's not going to happen. I don't think I want to seed and push out a colony right now. I think I want this and this. That's not very strong. Those riflemen look stupid now. This is not nearly strong enough. This suddenly turned really bad. Like, this is a bad situation. Why is my strength only 11? Because that's not very much strength. And why is his 21? Oh, he has the Transcontinental Railroad, of course. We could put Vast in there. Stupid card. Okay, it's time to start banking these things. Org religion. That's where the urban growth is going. "15 strength." We're closer! Oh man, we're in the age 3 clock bank now. So do we use cavalrymen? Try it that way. 18 strength. Reserves an efficient upgrade. He's not going to take organized religion. We're still not stronger. That's so pathetic. Wait. Let's use patriotism for one of these here. So the nice thing about this is now we can start winning the colonies. So I like not seeding. I like this better. The other thing that's good about this, there's nothing else good about this. We miss military theory too, which he can take, but he has no science. He's getting more culture. I'm getting more culture. Where's this coming from? Oh, Roman roads. That is sweet. Okay, we need to play this turn because we're running low on time. We didn't use strategy. Instead, we went cavalryman. Bad. Oh, this is a good tactic. Why did I just build 4 horses? We don't know. Because if I can get rockets and somehow turn these horses into rockets, then we would have modern armies. Yeah, this was bad. Bad timing. Suddenly he got stronger. Okay, so I can actually bid these if I want. Which is a lot to bid for 2 smiley faces. It does solve my happiness issue. Maybe we shouldn't send him in. I mean, we only have 2 food. So we're not getting anybody back. He didn't know about these, so his bid will be 4. What's the other colony? Strategic. We'd probably rather have strategic, actually. So I don't know, 7. Sloppy. It's too much. It's sacrificing too much, but WHIZ wins for 7 exactly? WHIZ, you're such a man. Amazing man you are. Okay, so now that I don't have those horses, I can easily go into Modern Army. Brilliant strategy. I have a reserves and an efficient upgrade. I just need I need one more technology for that, of course. Okay, so we just got 2 happy faces, so we're solved on happy faces combined with this forbidden thing. How's culture now? 35 to 48 after his turn. Down by 13. That's very close. That's very, very close. How can we get more? Democracy is one way. Because I don't know if the war will work. Oh, he goes into Dietrich. Oh, great. No, I think this game is over. I should have seen that too. I mean, the operas are good. There's the first air forces. So maybe I should pick that. When your opponent is at plus 12 and you're at plus 6, it's time to get reckless. So we'll pick that. He doesn't have, we'll pick this just so he doesn't switch tactics to something that uses it. We're building toward a game-ending war here. First we have to draw it, but we're losing, so. Reserves. I think we don't need to play that reserves to do this. We can pick up this reserves. This cuts into how much we draw. Kind of want Catherine to do her thing. Which means stronger. So we're going to take the air forces for 3. Gandhi's not in the game. There's going to be this key moment where we declare war over culture. And that's going to involve drawing war over culture. Which means maybe we shouldn't push our luck on that upgrade. This is better. Prosperity, not going to happen. Okay, here's the idea. We are behind in culture and losing by 6 more every turn, so we need this card. All right, with this war over culture, plus strategy and air forces. The last card we need, actually. Politics of strength. No, actually, it doesn't matter that much, because why doesn't it matter? It doesn't matter. Whoa, he never played military theory. He just took it. It doesn't matter because we already have the war. We're only going to need 1, hopefully. And we already have the tactic. If we can get... Yeah, that would have been nice. We could have drawn shock troops. We did draw shock troops. Never mind. All right, this guy's toast. I mean, we're going to go into a shock troops with air forces. Maybe next turn. Because we have a patriotism. Do we have a patriotism? No. So we can't do it next turn. It's getting tight then. 24 cards left. We could also use democracy, but I don't think that's the right direction anymore. I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back. All right. We're back. Did he move? He did. And our time's been running for a while. We got to see what he did. He rockets us out, played his revolutionaries and his ideas and all this stuff, and he took engineering, genius, and urban growth. Okay, that's fine. We are going to not war yet. So let's play... What's coming out? Strategic territory? Do we want strategic to come out? Sheesh. Let's skip for now. Let's build towards shock troops. So we've got 1 shock troops here. So we don't need these anymore. Now we're at 40 strength. And we could build a 2nd shock troops maybe. It's going to cost 1, 2, 3, and 15 is 18, and 7, 25 rocks. We have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 19. We're only going to have 9 next turn. But with the 2nd shock troops, I think we'll blow him away. wonder if we can declare one war. We don't have 2 wars, so we're probably best off with 2 shock troops. How are we on the time? 3 minutes. Okay. Impact of progress is not great. Vast territory is the other thing we could cede if we want strategic to come out. Do we want strategic to come out? We don't want to send anybody home. So maybe we pass the political. So we can play shock troops right now. Air forces. The other thing we have is an infiltrate. That is not that useful. Reserves. Reserves. We can use strategy next turn. So next turn we can use strategy. We have 11 rocks there and 9 there if we build air forces now. So we'll have 18. What can we do with that? Can we make an antiquated shock troops? Yes. That's probably what we should do, actually. So we should prepare for that with... Should we take the rockets? Yeah, because with the rockets... Because here's the other thing. We could actually go into rockets and just build modern armies. That's worth 30. And then the Air Force is next turn. $100 left. Air Force is next turn. We'd have 14 rocks plus 4 is 20 rocks, which is enough for 5, 10. We would need 24 for that, but we've got 2 turns, I think. So let's go this way. We'll throw away the vast. Progress, we're not going to use those. Okay, see the thing about this card row is that nothing matters on the card row because it doesn't give you rocks. Only reserves matters. We don't need to research any of this garbage. Pro sports, movies, mechanized. I mean, we're going to tear down everything and build a giant army. What do we draw? Did we draw something? Oh, that was really... Because I went into modern army. That might have been a mistake when shock troops was staring at me. Time pressure, time pressure. He doesn't have any more revolutionary ideas. There's 1 in the deck. So if I can block that, he can't build air forces. So if revolutionary idea comes out, I think I win. If it comes out for me. Because he can't build air forces. And I can. 1 air forces right now is worth 13. Is doubles 13 and it's worth 5, so it's worth 18. And because it's 18 culture for me and 18 away from him, that's 36 culture, which is kind of what I need right now. Strategic is out. Stupid strategic. Maybe I actually bid a rocket here because I can also use shock troops. Let's try that. It's good enough to bid him up to 5. I'm happy, hopefully. Well, he has enough defense cards. Okay. Oh, this is good. This is good. He's starting Hollywood. Okay, so quick calculate the end of the game here. If I take nothing, there's 7 left. Then he would need to take 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can he do that with his 8 actions? 7, 8. Yeah, he can end the turn. So I have to declare the war now. Because I only have 1 more military action, I have to use strategy. And then, because I don't have enough for air forces, I have to build them this way. I can actually play this for food is one option. So I tear up less. 57 strength. Next turn is my last turn, probably. Oh, but if he doesn't push it, I'll get another turn. Which now he won't push it. I'll infiltrate him. Oh, I'm going to infiltrate him at the end for 9 culture. That's funny. Oh no, I'm going to lose that card. No, he's going to push the game longer. So I'll get to use it. Okay, so the alternative, instead of reserves for that, is reserves for rocks. Then I can tear this down and get more strength this way. Oh, I don't have more military actions, though. So I guess I can't get more strength. That's a bummer. I guess I'll do food. Just because my civilization's a little more balanced this way. Although impact of harmony really screws me. We're gonna leave the lab. And for my last move, the efficient upgrade. No, we're gonna go computers. Because what if he took impact of science? No, computers is such a silly move. We only have 7 turn. This is better. Okay. So what's going to happen is it's going to go an extra turn, I think. Iconoclasm, I lose Catherine the Great. Okay, that's bad. It's actually good for me that if he doesn't finish Hollywood, I could infiltrate Hollywood. We remove a rival's unfinished wonder from play. Are there any more wonders he could start on? There is space flight, and there's also Red Cross. Yeah, that's interesting. Forgot about Red Cross. It's going to be close. If we look at the culture, I'm only going to tie it up with this war. I'm going to gain 26. I'm going to gain 36 with the war when all is said and done. Oh, I'm just going to lose this game. My only choice, my only hope is if I do infiltrate him. And then maybe I draw Impact of Science in my last draw. If I infiltrate his wonder and then he never builds a wonder, which could work actually. It's very, very difficult. He's ahead by a lot. Maybe he'll run out of time. That's how I could win. Oh, there he goes. Okay. Nationalism, destroys his temple, builds cannon. Idea, patriotism. So he doesn't end the age. He doesn't take satellites either, so that's more for me. So I take 15. Oh, he got to 47. How did he do that? I have no idea. He's got 8 rocks, so this is where I infiltrate him. And I destroy the wonder. He could then build space flight with his 8. How annoying. But I could take space flight. I could infiltrate him and then take space flight. Let's do it. If he has any defense cards, he stops the infiltration. So that would disappoint me significantly. But hopefully he put them all into that colony. Oh no, I think he can defend. Otherwise he would just click concede. So this is horrible because he's going to finish Hollywood for 24 and we're just going to lose. And he defended. I'm hosed. Oh man. What went wrong? I thought my attack was so strong and I was only ahead by 10. I am still way behind after that war. This is very bad. I need a leader. So Marie, that's you. It's game over. Game over. Wow, I thought the war would do more. I really did. I really thought the war would do more. Economic progress. It's good for him. The thing is, his military tech is so poor. What is he doing? He's destroying a lab, destroying a mine, building a cannon, taking tanks. Wow. Okay. This is fast food chains. So we'll put strength in. I mean, we're losing without it, so. Impact of government. We'll finish this first. And then. And then we'll reduce our science, I guess? I think maybe he has. What is this card? How did he beat us with one card? That's embarrassing. Impact of government is gone, so time to upgrade government, don't you think? We still have 12 rocks. It's kind of silly. We still have 12 rocks, so we should do something amazing with it. I don't know. It's tough when you've lost. What do you do? Let's get stronger. This is more like it. All right, we put strength in, so we need that. And the last move. Okay, that's great. Look how strong we are. Oh, yeah. There he goes, finishing the Hollywood for 30 points. Oh, my bad. Starting the next wonder. Oh, he built some of the Red Cross just for fun. Impact of culture, he brutalizes me. Balance, could have gone with the farms to help that. Strength, I take 10. Agriculture. Wow, what went wrong in that game? I thought it was going so well during Age 1. Maybe it was a big mistake to pass on iron, leaving us with nothing to invest in during the early part of Age 2. Or maybe skipping drama and opera so Bach would have nothing to build. Post below on what you think we could have done better. And if you enjoy the game, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.